Cam Newton brawl at Atlanta's 7v7 football game caught on camera. Cam Newton, the former NFL MVP and current free agent quarterback, found himself at the center of controversy once again after a video surfaced of him getting into a heated altercation with a young player at a 7v7 football game in Atlanta. The incident, which has been dubbed a brawl by some media outlets, has sparked a debate about Newton's behavior and the role of professional athletes in youth sports. The video, which was shared on social media, shows Newton exchanging words with a player on the opposing team before things escalate into a physical confrontation. The player can be seen pushing Newton, who responds by getting in the player's face and shouting at him. The situation quickly spirals out of control as other players and coaches rush in to break up the altercation. The incident has drawn criticism from some who believe that Newton's behavior was inappropriate and unprofessional. They argue that as a role model and a professional athlete, Newton should have handled the situation with more maturity and composure. Others have defended Newton, pointing out that emotions can run high in competitive sports and that he was simply standing up for himself in the heat of the moment. Regardless of where one stands on the issue, it is clear that the incident has sparked a larger conversation about the behavior of professional athletes in youth sports. Many believe that athletes like Newton have a responsibility to set a positive example for young players and should strive to be good sportsmanship at all times. Others argue that athletes are human beings with emotions and should be allowed to express themselves, even if it means getting into a heated confrontation on the field. This is not the first time that Newton has found himself in hot water for his behavior on the field. Throughout his career, he has been criticized for his on-field antics and perceived lack of sportsmanship. However, he has also been praised for his philanthropy and charitable work off the field, which has endeared him to many fans. In the wake of the incident, Newton issued a statement apologizing for his actions and expressing regret for the way he handled the situation. He acknowledged that he should have handled the situation differently and vowed to learn from the experience. Many have applauded Newton for taking responsibility for his actions and showing humility in the face of criticism. The incident has also raised questions about the role of 7v7 football games in youth sports. These games, which are typically played in the off-season and feature smaller teams and no pads, have become increasingly popular in recent years. While they can provide valuable experience for young players and help them improve their skills, they can also be breeding grounds for conflict and unsportsmanlike behavior. Some have called for stricter guidelines and oversight for 7v7 games to prevent incidents like the one involving Newton from happening in the future. Others believe that conflicts are a natural part of sports and that players should be allowed to compete with passion and intensity, as long as they do so within the rules. Ultimately, the Cam Newton brawl at the Atlanta 7v7 football game serves as a reminder of the complex relationship between professional athletes and youth sports. While athletes like Newton have the potential to inspire and mentor young players, they also have a responsibility to conduct themselves with dignity and respect. As the debate continues, one thing is clear: the incident has sparked a much-needed conversation about sportsmanship and behavior on and off the field.